It had been years since she'd put herself out there. Being a single mom left her with little time for romance, and honestly, even less hope that she would ever find someone who could truly understand her struggles. But her best friend insisted, "Emma, you deserve happiness. Just one dinner, nothing more." So she got dressed. A soft blue blouse, jeans that hugged her just right, and the courage to open her heart just a little. As the clock struck 7, the doorbell rang. Emma took a deep breath, smoothed her hair, and opened the door. Her heart skipped. Standing there was a man with kind eyes and a nervous smile. His name was Daniel. He was taller than she expected, dressed simply but neatly. For a brief moment, she felt a flicker of hope. But before she could even say hello, Daniel leaned slightly closer, his voice low. "My kids are in the car." Emma froze, her mind raced. Kids. This was supposed to be a first date, not whatever this was. She was caught between curiosity and panic. What did he mean by that? Daniel, sensing her hesitation, quickly explained. "I didn't want to scare you off, but I'm a single dad. I couldn't find a babysitter tonight. I thought maybe, if you were comfortable, I could bring them in for just a little while." Emma's breath caught in her chest. She hadn't expected this. She wasn't ready to meet someone else's children on a first date. But then again, she understood. More than anyone, she understood. Because she, too, was raising a child alone. Too, the awkwardness faded slightly when she nodded and said, "Okay, bring them in." Two little figures emerged from the car. Lily, a shy 7-year-old clutching a stuffed rabbit, and Max, a lively 5-year-old who ran straight to the porch as if he already belonged there. Emma's daughter, Sophie, peeked out from behind her mother, curious. Within minutes, the children were on the living room floor, playing as if they had known each other forever. Emma and Daniel sat at the dining table, both laughing nervously at how quickly the evening had changed. But what could have been a simple meal turned into something deeper. Daniel opened up about his struggles. His wife had passed away 2 years earlier in a sudden accident. He was still learning how to juggle grief, work, and parenthood all at once. "Some days," he confessed, "I feel like I'm drowning." Emma's eyes softened. "I know that feeling," she whispered. Her story was different. Her husband had left when Sophie was just a baby, unable to handle the responsibility. The betrayal had cut deep, but Emma had rebuilt her life with fierce determination. She worked 2 jobs, sacrificed sleep, and poured every ounce of love into her daughter. Here they were, 2 people broken in different ways, yet bound by the same fierce devotion to their children. Over the next few weeks, what started as one awkward blind date turned into something unexpected. They met at parks where the kids could run free. They cooked meals together, messy and imperfect, but filled with laughter. They shared late-night conversations on the phone, whispering about their fears and dreams once the children were asleep. Yet, challenges soon followed. Emma worried constantly. Was this too soon for Sophie? Was she making a mistake letting another man into their lives? She had promised herself she'd never let her daughter be hurt by someone else's choices. Daniel struggled too. He felt guilty even thinking about moving on. Was he betraying his late wife's memory by opening his heart again? Would his kids accept Emma or resent her? Their insecurities clashed one night when Emma pulled away. "I can't do this, Daniel. Our kids have been through enough. What if this ends badly?" Daniel's face fell. "I understand, but Emma, don't you think they deserve to see what love looks like again?" Those words stayed with her. Time tested them. There were tantrums, misunderstandings, and moments of doubt. One evening, Sophie came to Emma in tears. "Mommy, are you going to love Daniel's kids more than me?" Emma knelt, holding her daughter tight. "Never, sweetheart. My love for you will never change. But maybe, just maybe, our hearts can grow big enough to love more people." And slowly, Sophie began to understand. Daniel's children, too, had questions. Little Max asked if Emma was going to be his new mommy. Daniel carefully explained, "Emma is someone special, but no one will ever replace your mom. She will always be part of us." There were tears, yes, but there was also healing. 2 months passed, and their bond grew stronger. They weren't just dating anymore, they were building a family. Emma and Daniel learned to lean on each other, to balance discipline and play, to carry the weight of life together instead of alone. There were nights filled with laughter around the dinner table, movie nights with blankets and popcorn, mornings where the chaos of 4 kids made the house feel alive again. But the real turning point came one stormy evening. A blackout hit the neighborhood, and all 4 children huddled together in the living room, frightened by the thunder. Emma lit candles, and Daniel grabbed his guitar. He began strumming softly, singing an old lullaby. Soon Emma joined in. The children, their eyes wide, slowly relaxed and leaned against each other. For the first time, they felt like one family. In that quiet moment, Emma realized this wasn't just about finding love. This was about rebuilding life from the broken pieces. By the end of the year, Daniel took Emma's hand during a walk in the park. The children ran ahead, laughter echoing in the air. He stopped, his voice trembling. "Emma, I don't know what the future holds, but I know I don't want to face it without you. Will you be with us for all the messy, beautiful days ahead?" Tears welled in Emma's eyes. She nodded. "Yes, because together, we're stronger." The children cheered when they saw their parents embrace. It wasn't a fairy tale. It was real life. Hard, messy, but full of hope.